A wee wander.
Hey there, this is Kim with Wonders I Wander, playing another wee wander, and this is Rusty Lake Hotel, and this is the fifth and final part. So, also a heads up, I always write down my notes for reminders of how to play the levels and certain things to note. And I cleaned up my living room and I threw those notes away. So this might be rough. So a lesson to be learned from this is to never clean your house. So see, I don't even know what floor we went to, but we're at room 2. Okay, so he's just chilling. And he's hungry. Now, in part 4, I gave a content warning. I'm going to do the same in this one too, although much more lighthearted. This is a very gross level, I want to say. Lots of poop and toilet stuff, so just a heads up. With that being said, looking around the room, these monkeys, I can tolerate these monkeys, but usually these monkey toys freak me out. You know, they made that movie based off of that Stephen King story. Don't like that. And then the monkey that was in Toy Story 3, I think, that was scary. But anyway. So that's the toilet, very old-fashioned. And we are going to, we're going to get some poop. And then, as usual, we need to look through our drawers. Got some lettuce, which we put on our sandwich with the poop. You know, you got a very earthy flavor profile. Those matches are for later. All right. So here's your sandwich. And he's off. Okay, I think originally I was going to pause here to give the little content warning, but now we're going to do a puzzle. So, well, first I'm going to take that toilet paper. So that art we saw in the other part of the room, we're going to use for this. You have to line up the circles a certain way. I like this puzzle. I find it oddly relaxing. I do think, okay, we have a opium pipe, so that's intriguing. I think this is one of the ugliest rooms because you have this like very fancy, whimsical wallpaper. We got a Mr. Boar on the toilet. We're going to help him out. And then you have this like kitchen tile. But anyways, we're at the monkeys. So the way you do this puzzle is you click on a monkey, and depending on how many times he bangs the symbols together, that tells you which monkey to click on next. So that was 1, 2, 3. So we click on the third one. You get the drift. But to go with the decor, the monkeys don't really fit. And then we kind of have like some modern looking furniture with this old school toilet where we're getting more poop out of. He's hungry again. He did not learn his lesson from the first time. So we have to make him the sandwich again. Granted, it's very easy to make. So he's doing that. And then I'm not sure what I do next. Okay, we're in this part of the room. So we have this letter. Dear Mr. Ambassador, I was informed by our mutual friend about your addictions and anxieties. I want to invite you to Rusty Lake. Our excellent mental health and fishing facilities will give you some rest. Yours sincerely, Mr. L. So this ties in with the opium pipe. We're going to open this up, but it's very dark in here. So we light that up with the candle just to get a glimpse of the pattern for the next part of that other puzzle. Sorry, I was just zoning out. How are you doing? I do want to say that Rusty Lake Hotel, I don't know if I already said this. If I have, I'm sorry. This connects with the game. Well, it connects with a lot of games. You see the hotel some in Rusty Lake Roots, but this connects very much with Rusty Lake Paradise. So, okay, that's right. We have to make him one more sandwich. But we're pros at making poo sandwiches at this point. Okay, so while he's doing that, we're going to get this axe thing off the wall, and then we're going to crank, I guess, this wire down, and then we're going to crank it back up. I assume you can see where we're going with this. Now, a really gross scene's going to come up. But before that, here's a rose or some other flower. I say some other flower because this is where we get our opium from, and I don't know where opium comes from. So, okay, this should be the gross part. Yes. So that's where we get our secret ingredient. It's so gross. I hate it. So let's just, get away from that. You would think he would have been suspicious of an axe hanging down above where he's sitting, but you know what? We're just gonna smoke this pipe and be okay. No worries about that axe. Or about any bowel distress. It does seem like a rookie mistake to not open a window, but hey, I've never smoked opium. All right, so now we're transported into a familiar forest that we see, that I assume is supposed to be at the bottom of Rusty Lake, I think. And right now we're just finding more of the crow to tap on him. And then, in the mist, we see him. Oh yeah, I don't know why I did it again. I guess I was just not ready to leave the forest. All right, here we go. Goodbye, Mr. Boar. I couldn't eat this meal knowing where those tomatoes came from. All right. So we have our last key. We're gonna put that in there. And then we have a box of cigars. So kind of anticlimactic, but that's fine. We'll talk to Mr. Oh no, we're going to the frog. Or the toad. I would not advise Mr. Owl to eat that, but it's his thing. So for some reason, we don't bring him his food. I don't know why. So I think we go up to the second floor. I don't know what floor. And then we're going to go to this back room that says private. And here we are. And as you can see, we have the skulls of our former guest. I think past Kim was wanting me to explain some concepts, but I'm not doing that.
The last dinner. Thank you for all the memories. And Harvey, I'm really glad you brought the cigars. The lake will be grateful. Take a look at the black cubes, would you?
All right, so we click on these cubes. We have Mr. Deer, Mr. Boar, Mr. Rabbit, Ms. Pheasant, and Ms. Pigeon.
The memories are not only the key to the past, but also to the future. Have a look.
And honestly, I didn't know where to look. I was looking at these things again. So instead, we're going to look at the white cube. So now we have the corrupted souls kind of haunting the lake, which, again, we've seen this depicted in the cave, and maybe somewhere else, but mostly the cave. And we have an elevator. And I went past the elevator. I don't know why. You probably know who's in here. There's Detective Dale Vandermeer. And I liked him better with the beard. But he is on his way up to the Rusty Lake Hotel. Interesting. And it says to be continued. So that was Rusty Lake Hotel. I hope you enjoyed it. And I don't know, I really do hope you like these. I will probably see you in another Rusty Lake game. I'm thinking Roots, but we will see. Bye.